Aya says goodbye to her dad and tells him she's leaving. Her dad tells her to be careful on the way, but she falls down. Most people would use their hands to break a fall, but she lands face first. Her chin gets badly scraped, yet her hands have no scratches at all. Her worried mother rushes her to the hospital. Luckily, the doctor says it's just minor scrapes. But her mom can't understand how she fell like that. She also notices Aya has been acting strange lately. Aya walks unsteadily. Her hands shake when picking up peanuts. Hearing this, the doctor looks serious. He runs several tests on Aya. She can't even stand on one leg properly. Her finger movements are clumsy when touching her nose. Aya comes from an ordinary family, but always gets good grades. On the day of her entrance exam, her dad gives her a lucky charm for passing tests. Aya excitedly opens it. It says, business prosperity. Instead, her mom laughs that they're truly father and daughter. Dad says it works the same and tells her to keep it. They cheer Aya on for her exam. But on the way to the test center, Aya falls asleep on the bus and misses her stop. She runs desperately toward the exam hall. While running, she suddenly falls down. Afraid of being late, she grabs her things and keeps running. As the exam time gets closer, she falls again and knocks over a bicycle by the road. This time her knee gets scraped. She stands up despite the pain. She and Haruto, who was trying to skip the exam, pick up the bicycle together. By now the exam has already started, but the weather turns bad and it starts raining heavily. Seeing Aya limping, Haruto feels sorry for her. Haruto tells her to get on his bike in the school clinic because Haruto helped someone. Despite being late for the exam, they are allowed to take the exam there. Haruto finds this ridiculous. On the day the results come out, Aya gets into her dream high school. Haruto also gets into the same school, but he isn't happy about it. That night, while Aya is organizing her books, her vision suddenly gets blurry, but she ignores it. She thinks she's just tired. During dinner, Aya's hand shakes while trying to pick up food. She can't hold anything properly. Her little sister teases her for being worse with chopsticks. But her mom, a former nurse, notices something is wrong. Thinking about recent events, she tells Aya to get a full checkup at the hospital. Aya says she's only 15 and asks her mom not to scare her. But the next day, she falls again after being taken to the hospital for tests. The doctor tells them to go home and wait for news. He also asks Aya to write down any changes in her body. Each day, after returning home, her mother feels worried all day. Soon the hospital calls. They ask her to come to the hospital quickly. They say Aya must not come along. The test results make the mother break down on the spot. 15-year-old Aya is diagnosed with spinocerebellar degeneration. Simply put, her body will slowly become stiff like frozen. In the end, she will become a conscious vegetable, unable to move or speak. The mother asks if it can be cured. The doctor says he knows of no cases where patients fully recovered. These words hit the mother like lightning, leaving her stunned. Meanwhile, unaware, Aya attends her school entrance ceremony. To her surprise, Haruto, who helped her that day, is in the same class as her. Even more coincidentally, both are chosen as class leaders. They are told to prepare for an upcoming choir competition, but the classmates don't seem interested. They suggest Aya conduct and sing by herself. They say not to waste their precious time, but Aya doesn't lose heart. Instead, she tells them a story. No one fully understands it, but they feel the story has deep meaning. In the end, they are moved by Aya's sincerity. They agree to join the choir. After all this, Aya gets invited to join the school basketball team for a game. She's the kind of girl who can be both sweet and tough. She's in the prime of her youth. It's hard to imagine she has an incurable disease. Her mom refuses to believe there's no cure. She asks the doctor for all the medical reports. She plans to visit other hospitals. The doctor warns her daughter doesn't have much time left. He hopes she can make the remaining time meaningful. The mother learns her daughter has a terminal illness. She can't easily accept this truth. But after visiting many hospitals, she gets the same answer everywhere. This makes the mother lose hope again. Back in the car, when she hears her daughter's voice message saying she's okay, the mother breaks down crying. She won't give up. She decides not to tell the family. She hides Aya's condition. She puts on a smile and tells them Aya just has a nerve disorder. Some medicine will fix it. Meanwhile, she secretly reads many medical books. She hopes to find a solution. The scary descriptions in the books match her daughter's symptoms exactly. This frightens her more. She searches online for more information. Finally, she finds a neurology specialist. His specialty matches Aya's condition exactly. At this moment, hope sparks in the mother's heart again. She drives to the hospital overnight to meet the specialist. She begs him to find a way to save her daughter. but the specialist says he has studied ALS for 40 years but still hasn't found an effective treatment. The mother cries that her child is only 15 years old. She keeps saying, only 15. Clearly the mother's newly found hope is crushed again. Late at night, the mother sits alone in the living room, lost in thought. When her husband, Mizuho, comes out, she finally tells him about Aya's condition. At first, Mizuho refuses to believe it. He thinks his wife is joking late at night. But seeing her sad face, he quickly faces reality. He asks if it can be cured. He keeps asking if medicine can cure it. Then he asks if surgery can cure it. The wife says hopelessly that doctors have no treatment. Hearing this, the husband shouts with tears. He blames her for seeing a quack doctor. He insists they must cure Aya no matter what. After calming down, they agree not to tell Aya, yet to protect her from the shock. The next morning, the couple acts normal in front of Aya. They ask the family to stop everything and go watch Aya's basketball game. Her sister, AKO, protests, but their father is unusually firm on the court. Aya plays with energy and scores many points. Watching their lively daughter, they remember she will slowly lose her ability to move. Tears fill their eyes as they hold back their sadness. They cheer for her loudly, but suddenly Aya falls. Her father wants to help her up, but her mother stops him. She wants Aya to stand up and keep running on her own. At a key moment, a teammate passes the ball to Aya, but her body suddenly freezes. She stands still, unable to move. At the last second, she scores the winning shot. While everyone celebrates, Aya stands there blankly. Maybe she already senses something is wrong. At the hospital, her mother begs the doctor not to tell Aya about her condition. Yet her father talks proudly about her. He says Aya just played in a basketball game. She ran fast and even scored the winning shot. She still has so much to do in life. The thought of her losing her mobility is too hard for him to accept. The doctor says he's sorry, but it's the truth. At this moment, Aya just finishes changing her medicine. She meets the little girl she used to play with. She learns the girl is visiting her dad, so she helps carry things and goes in with her. She sees the paralyzed man on the hospital bed. She notices the name of the doctor on the bed card. It's the same doctor who treats her, but she doesn't know. Yet she will become like this too. Remembering what the doctor told her to write down her symptoms, take medicine, and do rehab exercises. She immediately asks her mom what illness she has. After staying silent, her mom says it's just normal teenage changes. But Aya doesn't seem to believe it. While shopping, some kids run toward her. She tries to move, but her legs won't budge. Back home, Aya follows the doctor's orders. She writes her recent symptoms in her diary. But as she writes, her hand holding the pen becomes stiff. Now Aya realizes her condition isn't as simple as her mom said. She decides to ask Dr. Hiroshi for the truth at the hospital. She's told Hiroshi is off today. Then she remembers the father of the girl, also treated by Dr. Hiroshi. She goes to visit him, curious. She asks about the father's illness. Aya's mother tells her the truth about the condition. But Aya realizes these symptoms match her own. Her face grows pale with worry. Meanwhile, Mom reads through Aya's diary. She thinks Aya acted strangely yesterday. She suspects Aya knows about her illness. Her husband tells her to stay calm. Only then can they support their daughter. This helps Mom control her emotions. Aya goes to the school biology lab. She secretly searches for spinocerebellar degeneration. The symptoms perfectly match hers. Unsteady walking, frequent falls, can't judge distances correctly, can't grab objects properly, eventually needing a wheelchair, losing speech due to vocal issues. Doctors don't know the cause. No cure exists. Aya completely breaks down. Haruto suddenly enters the room. He came back to check on sick fish. Aya thinks about her future. She can't hold back her tears. At home, family greets her warmly. Aya forces a smile, hiding her pain. In her room, she can't sleep. She stares at the calendar. She doesn't know how to face tomorrow. But morning comes anyway. She decides to join the choir competition with her best attitude. Dad thinks he just wants Aya to smile as much as possible and become happier. But even with this thought, he can't make it happen. While hiding the truth about her illness, he can't look his child in the eyes. At the hospital, the doctor tries to keep hiding it, as Mom asked. But Aya tells them she knows about her condition. This time no one keeps hiding the truth. Aya asks if she can ask one more thing. The doctor says yes. Aya cries and asks why the illness chose her. How will she face her future life? She says life is so unfair. Mom cries and says sorry. She wishes she could take Aya's place. She keeps apologizing. Mom thinks she shouldn't have told her daughter the truth. She worries Aya might do something foolish. But Dad believes their daughter isn't that weak. He'll search the whole world to cure her. This gives Mom some comfort. To their surprise, the next morning Aya isn't sad like yesterday. She faces her troubles with a positive attitude. Her parents can't believe this is the same Aya, but only she knows her world has completely changed. She can't smile like that anymore. The person she was before yesterday is gone. Now soon summer vacation begins. All her classmates talk about vacation plans. Only Aya looks worried, lonely. Haruto notices this. After Aya left that day, he checked the search history, but Aya deleted everything. He thinks something big must have happened to Aya. Then the playboy senior asks Aya out. He invites her to see fireworks. He also wants to visit the zoo with her on his birthday. Thinking of her illness, she wants to say no, but her mom encourages her. Do what you love with who you like. With joy in your heart, everything is a blessing. Don't blame everything on your illness. Don't give up on things you want to do. That day Aya dresses up nicely and happily goes on the date. Classmates joke they're the perfect couple. They must confess their feelings tonight. But suddenly something unexpected happens. As they cross the street, Aya's illness suddenly acts up. Luckily, after hospital tests, Aya isn't badly hurt. The doctor tells her parents to slow the illness's progress. Aya should start hospital treatment during summer break. Today Aya's senior comes to visit her. He sees her doing rehabilitation exercises. Now he knows what illness Aya has. He wants to say they should stop dating. But seeing how hopeful Aya looks, and with everyone watching, he can't bring himself to say it. In the days that follow, Aya fights her illness every day. One day Haruto comes to visit Aya. While talking he asks what illness she has. Aya says it's a disease that limits her movement. She jokes that she might not have much time left. Then she says, "Just kidding, it's actually athlete's foot." Haruto believes her. But as he's leaving he overhears Dr. Hiroshi talking with a nurse at home. He quickly checks his father's medical books. Now he learns Aya has ALS. Haruto is shocked. The next day Haruto accidentally hears the senior plans to cancel his date with Aya. Meanwhile Aya at the hospital prepares everything carefully. She doesn't know she's about to be stood up. As she waits foolishly in the rain for her senior, Haruto, knowing the senior won't come, runs to her instead. Just then a man bumps into Aya. She desperately picks up the gift she prepared for her senior. At that moment an umbrella appears over her head. She thinks it's her senior, but it's actually Haruto. Haruto learns about Aya's illness. He tells her that jerk won't come. Aya cries like a little child. She says she knew he might not come. Maybe it's better if he doesn't. Haruto asks what she means. She says she wants to go back in time. She wishes for a time machine without her illness. Maybe her love would work. After summer treatment, Aya's condition doesn't improve. School is starting soon, so she leaves the hospital early. Seeing her sister like this, even the usually childish Ako matures. She helps Aya with everything. The whole family saves money. Mom comes to school to explain things. She asks teachers and classmates to help Aya to prevent more falls. Dad arranges taxis for her school trips. At school, since Aya moves slowly, classmates help her kindly. Feeling guilty, she often says one thing: "I'm sorry for troubling everyone." Friends say it's no trouble at all, because we're friends. Aya apologizes again. Though they say this, Aya doesn't want to burden them. She wants to suffer alone, but she ends up dragging everyone around her into this. She also apologizes to Haruto for what happened in the rain last time. She tells him she will stay strong. She won't cry easily. To avoid troubling her friends, Aya chooses not to drink water at school and rarely goes to the bathroom. At night, she secretly gets up to exercise. Haruto is also busy for Aya's condition. He reads many medical books about ALS. He even arrives at school early. He searches online for all kinds of ALS information. The parents raise 4 children. They also have to pay huge medical bills. They are almost unable to handle it. Mom wants to apply for disability benefits, but Dad strongly opposes it. Dad says they don't need such things. He will take care of his daughter himself. There's no need to burden the country. Mom gives up on the idea. At school, Aya watches her classmates run and play on the field. She can only stare blankly. She wishes she could run freely like them. Haruto worries Aya is bored. He skips class to stay with her. But suddenly Aya faints. Haruto anxiously calls Aya's name. Mom gets the news and rushes over at the hospital. They learn Aya fainted from dehydration. When Aya wakes up, she tells her mom her classmates help her. Every time she uses the bathroom. To avoid troubling them, she stops drinking water to reduce bathroom trips. This is the only thing she can do at home. Mom looks through the disability handbook again, but Dad grabs it and throws it in the trash. Dad says he doesn't want to burden the country. Mom argues that Aya isn't a burden. Dad yells, "Do you want to label our daughter as disabled?" They end up in a big fight. Aya tries to stop them, but falls down the stairs because of her illness. She feels guilty toward her family. Aya cries, saying everything is her fault. She keeps apologizing. "I'm sorry for causing bad memories." She repeats, "I'm sorry," over and over. Hearing this, Mom and Dad feel heartbroken. Mom comforts Aya. "There are all kinds of people in the world. Being sick isn't your fault. Having people who help you is a blessing. Your life isn't just yours anymore. It belongs to everyone who loves you." Aya finally understands. The whole family makes peace. They cry happy tears. After hardship comes happiness. Life's struggles will pass, no matter what. Face each day with a smile after becoming stronger. The first thing Aya does at school is to run to the basketball court, her childhood dream. Even after many tries, she can't reach the hoop, but she's still happy. Haruto keeps watching over Aya. Their first meeting maybe meant they were meant to be together. When classmates help her, Aya stops saying sorry. Instead, she smiles and says thank you. She accepts her illness and learns to accept herself. As Aya's mood improves, her mom thinks she's getting better. Maybe she'll recover slowly. But after reading Aya's diary, Dr. Hiroshi knows she's getting worse. She sometimes chokes when eating or drinking. This means she's having trouble swallowing and breathing. Seeing her mom's hopeful face, Dr. Hiroshi can't tell the truth. He just tells her to come for rehab. Often at school, Haruto keeps asking Aya for favors. He does this to make her feel like a normal person. Aya asks if bossing people around is too much. "I have trouble moving around." Haruto tells her not to act special. Aya says she's not acting special even though Aya has trouble moving. But Aya seems to enjoy this feeling. To save money at home, Aya starts taking the bus to school. Because she moves slowly, she delays the bus schedule. Some passengers give her strange looks. One day Aya walks in the park with her family. People stare at her oddly, but it doesn't seem to bother Aya seeing others laugh at his sister behind her back. Her brother stays quiet. Her brother wants to play for the school soccer team, but he keeps missing his shots. Aya has an idea and draws a goal on the wall. She tells him to imagine it's a real goal. With his sister's patient coaching, his skills improve a lot. Finally, he gets picked for the school team. Classmates wonder how he got so good. Proudly, he brags to them, "My sister is a super talented beauty. She taught me everything about soccer." But some jealous teammates start to resent him. At home, he shares the good news with his family. Everyone is happy for him. Dad says the whole family will cheer him on. But her brother doesn't look happy. He calls out, "Aya, you don't have to come to the game. And the field is really far away." Aya says it's okay, and that she'll definitely go. Haruto stays silent about this. He's afraid his sister will embarrass him. That night, Aya uses her clumsy hands to sew Haruto's name on his jersey. The next day, Aya wants to buy Haruto a gift, but Haruto's classmates see her. They mock how someone who walks like that could play soccer. Just as Ako tries to give Haruto the gift, his classmates start making fun of him. They laugh at how his sister walks, calling Haruto weak for having such a sister. Aya falls down crying. It hurts. Ako asks Haruto why he won't speak up. "Aren't you angry when they talk about Aya like that? Why don't you defend her?" Haruto says he can't argue back. Ako asks, "Do you really think Aya is embarrassing?" Ako, who used to fight with Aya all the time, now sees her sister as her pride. Furious, she drags Haruto home and scolds him in front of their father. Aya happens to hear everything. When she returns, Ako says, "If people discriminate or call me strange, I couldn't keep smiling like she does." Ako says, "For the first time I truly think Aya is amazing. Aya sewed this for you herself. Do you know how hard that was for her? Why should Aya be embarrassing?" Haruto feels deeply ashamed after Ako's scolding. Only now does he realize that his sick sister Aya has quietly done so much for him. He keeps saying sorry over and over, crying like a little child. Aya watches everything from outside the door. Tears of sadness roll down her face too. She doesn't care about all the mean looks people give her. She always faces them with a smile, but thinking she made her brother feel ashamed hurts her more than anything else. She can't cry in front of her family, so she hides in corners to cry alone. Aya tells her brother to stay strong. He introduces Aya to his friends, saying, "This is my beautiful sister. Aren't you jealous?" After all life's hardships, family is your safe harbor. Just yesterday, he felt embarrassed by his sick sister, but starting today, she becomes his pride and the whole family's pride too. Even if the whole world leaves you, your family will always stand by you. As time passes, Aya's condition worsens until she can't walk. She needs a wheelchair to move around. Her daily life changes completely. She eats with a spoon now and always needs someone with her. But the only thing that hasn't changed is her family and friends. Aya can only enter the classroom with her classmates' help. It's very difficult for her to get inside, even though she's in a wheelchair now. Her classmates don't treat her as someone special. Haruto is still the same Haruto. He hasn't changed just because Aya uses a wheelchair. He still bosses Aya around like before they start talking about their future dreams. Aya says she's always needing help from others now, so she wants to do work that helps people in the future. If I'm alive, I should be useful to others, she says. This makes Haruto think of his brother who died unexpectedly. His brother's death has left him living in sadness. He's never told anyone about it, but now he shares it with Aya. Two lonely people together might understand each other's feelings, just as Aya is enjoying this good time. Her teacher talks to her mother. They want Aya to transfer to another school. They say she's holding back the whole class. Many parents have complained about it. The school suggests Aya go to a special needs school. They say it has better facilities for her. Her mother feels very troubled at home. Mom wants to discuss it with Aya. But hearing Aya talk happily about school life, Mom can't bring herself to say anything. Aya says she already gave her school choice form to the teacher. Her classmates and homeroom teacher will move up to the next grade together. So she promises to study hard, just like Mom wants. Mom nods and says, "That's right." The conflicted mom goes to see Dr. Hiroshi. She asks for his opinion. Dr. Hiroshi also suggests Aya should attend a special needs school. That school could really help with Aya's condition. He introduces Mom to one of his former patients. When Mom visits the school, she sees children with various illnesses there. She meets Asumi, who's about Aya's age. After talking with them, she learns that the special needs school has many benefits. It really helps them. Being sick isn't bad luck. It's just inconvenient seeing how positive these girls with serious illnesses are. Mom decides Aya should transfer schools. But before she can tell Aya finds the special needs school brochures. After dinner, Aya comes to Mom. She begs not to be transferred. Her illness already made her give up so much. She knows she's different from others, but she doesn't want to lose the few friends she has. She cries that she doesn't want to go where she'll have no friends. If she loses her friends too, she won't feel like herself anymore. So she pleads, "Please don't make me go." Maybe it's because of her family and friends' support. That's why Aya stays so positive and strong. Her mom understands she wants Aya to decide her own future. But will the school and other parents agree the next day at the parents' meeting? Other parents blame Aya's mom because Aya slows down the class. Their kids don't want to study anymore. They want Aya to transfer schools. She already uses a wheelchair. They've helped her enough. What if someone gets hurt helping her? Facing all these complaints, Aya's mom apologizes sincerely, then speaks for her daughter. "Please give my daughter some time until she makes her own decision. Can you all please wait a little longer? I know this is selfish as a mother, but please, I beg you." Finally, after her mom's plea, the parents let Aya stay for now, but her mom must quit work to care for her. Hearing this, her mom stays quiet in class. Aya studies hard and takes notes. She doesn't want to miss any chance to learn. The teacher and classmates are deeply moved when they see this. After school, Aya keeps studying while waiting for her mom at Haruto's waiting room. Even though it's hard for her, she never gives up that this moment. Haruto takes out photos from their first year of middle school. Each picture brings back many memories for Aya. In just 1 year, she went from running around to needing a wheelchair. This makes her think about the future. If her condition gets worse, Aya says she'll have to make a big decision someday. Haruto tells her not to worry about things so far away. "Didn't you tell me you'd focus on what you can do now?" Aya says, "You're a good person." Haruto complains, "You're so annoying." Hearing all this, her mom makes an important decision during dinner that night. Mom announces she'll quit her job next month to take care of Aya and the family. This makes Aya feel guilty again. Her younger siblings say they'll spend less money. Dad says, "Kids shouldn't worry about these things. I'll handle everything." Living in a loving family like this, how lucky they are. But an accident happens the next day. As usual, Aya is helped upstairs by her two best friends, but she slips accidentally. She falls down the stairs. Luckily her friends break her fall, so Aya doesn't get hurt too badly. When she sees her friend's sprained wrist, Aya feels very guilty. Because of the fall, Aya has to take time off. During this time she thinks a lot. Because of her mom quits her job and her best friend gets hurt. Is it really okay for her to go back to school? About this, her sister, AKO, encourages her. She promises to study hard. She wants to get into Aya's school. Then she can help her sister at school, so their mom can go back to work and their dad won't have to travel so much. Ako says, just wait a little longer, hold on a little longer. Aya says gratefully, thank you, Ako. But when Aya returns to school, her friends' faces look different now. At first, everyone is happy to help her, but over time, they start seeing her as a burden. Everyone begins to complain. Even her closest friend, Ako, has some complaints about her. She never expected Aya hears everything. When she comes back to get her things, she realizes she's been causing so much trouble for everyone. While everyone is talking about her, Haruto steps forward and calls them all hypocrites. They act nice to her face, but say mean things behind her back. His words make everyone feel ashamed. He even calls out the teacher. But when Haruto turns around, he sees Aya standing at the door. He gasps and says, Aya. Aya says, sorry, I forgot something. Watching her leave, sadly, Haruto runs after her at full speed that he shouts, wait up. Once outside school, Aya can't hold back her tears anymore. Seeing the girl he likes cry so hard, Haruto feels helpless. He quietly listens to Aya's feelings. Aya says, thank you, Haruto, goodbye. A few days later after school, Haruto meets Aya's dad. By chance he invites Haruto for dinner. This time it's different. Haruto, who always treated Aya like a servant before, now carries heavy bags for Aya's family. During dinner, Aya becomes her cheerful self again. She decides to transfer to another school. She doesn't want her parents to work so hard for her. The next day, she comes to school to say goodbye to her classmates. She openly admits her illness. She says her disease has no cure. There's no treatment available now. This past year of being sick made me feel like my life was ending. But my family and friends showed me hope. I keep having the same dream, where I happily talk with friends and run freely on the basketball court. But when I wake up, my body can't move. Since getting sick, I've learned many things. Just having my family by my side makes me feel so grateful, and friends who help me without making it obvious. Your hands feel so warm. Being sick didn't just take things away. It also gave me gifts. People call me disabled and a burden, but this is who I am. Now I'll live with my head held high. Thank you all for being so kind to me. Then she leaves school with her parents, as everyone feels sad. Haruto suddenly stands up. Then the whole class runs outside together. They gather downstairs. Haruto leads everyone in singing. It's the song Aya once conducted for them. Memories flash by like another lifetime, yet feel so clear as the singing fades away. Aya leaves the school she once dreamed of attending. She says goodbye to friends she never wanted to leave. On Aya's first day at the special needs school, she notices everyone here is trying their best to live their own way. Her roommate, Asumi, has the same illness as her, but in a more serious condition, yet remains just as brave and cheerful. Though Aya sees her possible future, she also feels deeply inspired. Here she begins to find some sense of belonging. It's Aya's first time away from home after saying goodbye to her daughter. Mom can't hold back her tears. That evening, Haruto calls Aya. They plan to visit the aquarium together this weekend and talk for a long time. Haruto's father overhears this. When returning home, he enters his son's room and surprisingly tells Haruto, whatever you do, your family will support you. Dad always wanted him to become a doctor. These words surprise Haruto. But then Dad asks, Haruto, do you have feelings for Aya? Her illness is incurable and keeps getting worse. Even family members get tired of caregiving sometimes. Don't just think about the present happiness. You need to think carefully. These words make Haruto feel mixed emotions. That weekend they meet at the aquarium as planned. Aya is fascinated by the dolphins there. She asks why they never hit the glass and swim so freely. Haruto says they use sound waves. They can even talk to distant friends this way. Aya wishes humans could also talk to faraway people like this. Seeing Aya loves the sea creatures, Haruto buys dolphin charms for their phones, hoping they'll hear each other even when apart. They miss the last bus home. Then it starts raining heavily. Haruto only gets Aya home after dark. Seeing her wet, Aya's mom gets angry. After settling Aya in, Haruto apologizes repeatedly to her parents, saying he failed to take good care of her. Mom also apologizes for earlier. She was just worried about Aya's health. Aya looks healthy now, but her condition is actually very bad. Even a small cold, could put her life in danger at any time. Hearing this makes Haruto blame himself even more. Aya feels terrible too. As she listens to Haruto apologizing outside, her heart aches. Hearing his voice on his way home, Haruto remembers what his father told him. He wonders if he's really capable of taking good care of Aya. Just then Aya calls him. She apologizes for what happened today. She says, "I'm not the same person I used to be anymore. Even if you push my wheelchair for me, we can never walk together like before. Soon I won't be able to speak anymore. I probably won't even be able to make phone calls. Haruto, we already live in different worlds now." After hanging up, Aya cries like a little child. Haruto stands silently in the rain for a long time. After facing all these harsh realities, Aya doesn't complain about her unfair fate. Instead, she keeps fighting. Her illness, her positive spirit and strength are truly inspiring. When she can't walk steadily, she uses her hands for support. She takes each difficult step one by one. Every step feels like carrying a heavy weight. When speaking is hard, she practices word by word repeatedly to at18. When most chase their dreams, everyone moves toward their own future. But where is her future? That day in the library, Haruto meets Aya's sister, Ako. He asks why she studies so hard every day. Ako says, "She studies hard because I just want to fulfill my sister's unfinished dreams. My sister was so kind, but suffered from illness. If I don't work hard now, what's the point of living? This is the only thing I can do for my sister." Haruto says, "You're really amazing. No wonder you're her sister." On his way back, Haruto suddenly slows down. He finally finds a reason. It helps him calm his confused heart. He gathers courage and goes to find Aya. Aya tries to discourage him when they meet. She says, "I had a dream today. In the dream I couldn't move easily. That's how I am now." Haruto bravely says what's in his heart. "I don't know about the future, but now I can say with confidence, no matter how slowly you speak, I'll listen. No matter how slowly you walk, I'll walk with you. I don't think we're from different worlds. I like you. Thank you." Soon Aya graduates from the special needs school, but this is nothing like what she imagined before. After returning home, her family prepares a special room just for her. Having her family around makes her very touched, but she doesn't want to live too comfortably in her best years. She doesn't want to give up, no matter what. She should have her own future. She works hard on her rehabilitation, day and night. She practices speaking exercises diligently, but her movements and speech become more difficult. Dr. Mizuho suggests her parents arrange full-time care. They should stop thinking about college or work. Instead, focus on rehabilitation exercises. Haruto gets into medical school successfully. He thinks about Aya all the time. Today some friends visit Aya's home. They all got into good universities. They happily discuss their futures. Only one person eats silently. He says he applied to 8 universities, but none of them accepted him. Dad says, "You tried very hard." Watching everyone laugh and chat, Aya looks at them with envy. How should she face her own life today? Aya dresses up beautifully. She attends her teacher's wedding with her terminal illness. How she wishes for her own wedding. She planned to come with Haruto today, but he's late. This makes Aya disappointed. Then her Prince Charming walks toward her. Aya is surprised. "You really wore a tuxedo." Haruto says he borrowed it specially. Aya teases that it doesn't suit him. Haruto says, "Stop nagging." This deeply touches Aya and her family. During the bouquet toss, luckily the bouquet lands in Aya's arms. Everyone cheers and congratulates her. Could she be the next one to get married? On their way back, Aya gives Haruto the love letter she wrote, but Haruto doesn't know it's a goodbye letter. As distant church bells ring, Haruto doesn't notice Aya's sad expression. Her illness is getting worse. She doesn't want to ruin Haruto's future. Back at the hospital, mucus blocks Aya's airway. She struggles to breathe. Thankfully, she survives after emergency treatment. After waking up, Aya tells her mom about the letter. Meanwhile, Haruto opens Aya's love letter. It says, "I couldn't say this to your face, so I'm writing. Thank you for always being by my side and encouraging me. I'm so happy to see you find your dreams. Your future is full of possibilities. But I'm different. I can only pray to live a few more days. Thank you for everything you've done for me. Thank you for loving someone like me. I'm sorry I can't repay you. Let's say goodbye." Goodbye. After hearing this, Mom looks confused. She asks why he would give up on his own. Aya asks if she can get married. Aya says she knew it. This day would come someday. She wants to sleep peacefully, surrounded by flowers. These words break Dad's heart completely. He runs outside, crying like a baby. The next day, Haruto comes to the hospital looking lost. Just as Dad said, he's still a kid who can't do anything. He happens to meet Aya's dad there as they talk. Dad thanks Haruto for everything he did for Aya. He also warns him not to let Aya down. Haruto promises to live his life well. Time flies, and another year passes. This is Aya's 5th year fighting her illness. She knows she doesn't have much time left, but she still writes in her diary every day. She wants to encourage people facing hard times. One day the whole family eats together. Her younger sister worked hard and won her first award at East High. When East High is mentioned, Aya says she wants to see where she once had dreams. With her family's help, Aya visits the school entrance after so long. Watching the new students pass by, old memories flood her mind. Aya can no longer walk at all now. She once felt hopeless. She didn't understand why she was still alive, but she keeps writing diaries to encourage others. Her mother feels heartbroken seeing her like this. She tells Aya to rest more and not push herself. But Aya says, "My diary is proof that I'm still alive now. Mom helped me find meaning in living." That day Haruto, whom she hadn't seen for long, suddenly comes to visit Aya. He brings a postcard from a college student to Aya. She has the same illness as Aya. Their situations are very similar. When she was most desperate, she read Aya's published diaries. They helped her find strength again. She promises to live as optimistically and strongly as Aya, to make my limited life shine brighter. Hearing this, Aya says to Haruto with tears, "I can't walk anymore, but I helped someone." Haruto nods. "You did help someone," he says. The next day, Aya goes to Dr. Hiroshi. She wants to use her body for tests to find the illness cause. She hopes to help more patients with the same disease. The doctor is moved, but he doesn't agree with Aya's idea. He also feels guilty for not being able to cure Aya. There are still no medical breakthroughs. Doctors can only encourage patients with kind lies. On Christmas Day, Aya wants to visit home. After talking with her parents and doctors, Aya returns to her warm home again. She prepares gifts for her younger siblings. She knows they've been saving money to help pay for her medical treatment. Words can't express her feelings, so she writes letters to her brother and sister. She writes that she's been taking up Mom's time and feels sorry they got less attention. Her siblings say she'll always be their pride like this. The family enjoys a wonderful Christmas together. The next morning, AKO suggests taking another family photo. During the photo, AKO tells Aya, "Aya's place to return to will never change. It will always be here." Everyone holds back tears. Aya places her hand on her chest, feeling her heartbeat. She's happy to still be alive. Back at the hospital, Aya struggles to hold a pen, but keeps writing her diary with both hands, maybe in her heart. This is the only thing she can do now. Outside the ward, Haruto brings flowers every day and stays by her side until late. His father is moved by his growth. He encourages Haruto to do what he thinks is right. Haruto enters Aya's room. Aya can only communicate with him using a word board. She asks Haruto to read her diary to her. As the diary is read, memories come flooding back. Aya feels like she's reliving the past. Why did this illness choose me? Life is so unfair. But falling down doesn't matter. I can always get back up. When I fall, I can still look up at the sky. Today the sky is that endless ocean blue, smiling down at me. "Mom, can I get married someday? You're really trying so hard to keep living." As she listens, Aya falls peacefully asleep. Tears roll down her cheeks. In her dream, Aya returns to the basketball court she missed so much. She runs freely in this dream world. Many years later, Aya's brave and hopeful spirit continues to inspire people. Many come with flowers to honor her memory. They were all touched by Aya's story. Everyone carries her hope forward. Surrounded by flowers, Aya rests peacefully at last. But the real Aya's fate was much sadder, yet the hope she shared remains the same. I hope everyone feels moved, but, more importantly, be inspired by Aya's optimism and strength. Let's move forward together and make the most of our time, face challenges bravely, and keep going, wishing everyone happiness forever.